It's not that I can't afford
But
barbecue.
beef
Intestine rice is more cost-effective. In Gangnam, Seoul, where prices
Only
are 12,000 won, you can enjoy this mouthful of joy. The owner of this shop has a big head. The roast beef sausage that originally belonged to the dinner bowl. Crispy long coat, soft waxy fat with Seoul raw egg yolk. This double crunch of fat and carbohydrate, simply the ultimate challenge to the taste buds. Today we walked into the back kitchen of this store. Check out this addictive bowl of beef sausage rice. How is it made? A.M. The boss opens the door on time and the protagonists are these fresh beef large intestines. For visceral cuisine, the first difficulty in going to Xing. The boss sent his unique cheese pineapple. Chef peels fresh pineapples, cut into small pieces, put it in a wall breaker and beat it into a fine puree. It's not for juice, but to give the cow intestines a set of in-depth spot. The clean bovine large intestine is poured into the base of this pot of golden pineapple puree. The chef grabs hard with gloves. Make sure every inch of the coat is covered with fruit acid. Natural proteases in pineapple is the best meat tenderizer. Not only can it take away the deep fishy smell of beef, also softens the fibers of the cow. Let the roasted beef intestines be soft with a faint fruity aroma. The marinated beef sausage is not directly grilled on the fire. The chef cuts it into small pieces of about 1 centimeter. Pour into boiling water and blanch. Use high temperature to quickly lock the oil inside the cow. It also forces out excess moisture and impurities. Then the real highlight came the charcoal fire. In order to ensure that each piece of beef intestine the boss sent the barbecue home. Place the cooked beef intestines neatly. Fasten the lock at home, directly on the red charcoal fire. As the temperature rises, the oil inside the oil intestines began to precipitate. Dripping on the coals instantly ignited a violent flame. This way of baking not only gives the beef sausage a strong smoky flavor, it also forced out excess fat. Leave a crispy shell and a soft waxy heart. When baked to medium rare, chef will open home. Brush the sausage with the secret sauce. This sauce is thick and red. The saltiness of soy sauce mixed with the sweetness of syrup. Then the heat instantly killed the sauce. The lard reaction on the surface of the casing emit a irresistible oily aroma. Repeat this 2 or 3 times until every piece of beef all covered with amber luster. You're done. While grilling the sausage, the preparation of side dishes is also going on simultaneously, and cayenne peppers are placed on the edge of the grill. Bake with residual heat until release the aroma of vegetables. Steaming white rice in a white ceramic bowl. Drizzle with the special bibimbap juice as a base. Then the chef grabbed a handful of shredded onions, a quick rinse in water, and squeeze out the water. This step removes the spiciness of raw onions, retains the crunchy taste. Shredded onion spread over then rice. Then the protagonist appears. Roasted, burned, shiny beef intestines piled on one the edge of the bowl, until the rice is completely covered. Put the roasted pleurotus orange on the side and cayenne pepper as an embellishment. Extremely attractive. The finishing touch is in the middle of the bowl. Put a round and plump raw egg yolk. So, this bowl of beef sausage rice for 12,000 won, about RMB 58, is considered to be truly completed. When brought to the table, that domineering oil aroma goes straight to the sky. Diners can't wait. Pierce the egg yolk with chopsticks. Wrap the crispy beef intestines. Pick up a piece and send it to the entrance. First the crispy and smoky smell of the crust, followed by the thrill of fat bursting. Finally, the smoothness of the egg liquid and the softness of the rice, but not greasy. The more you chew, this taste of oil exploding in the mouth. No wonder there are countless people queuing up to take a bite. Malatang has directly doubled its value in Korea by 10 times. National snacks that can be eaten for more than 10 yuan transform in Seoul, become a luxury dish that cannot be afforded. This pot seems to be ordinary malatang. The price is as high as 36,000 won, about RMB 190. This price is in the country, even if it's a decent hot pot. More than enough. Today we walked into this store. See if this pot of soup is an IQ tax. Still value for money. Preparation for the kitchen. From processing these huge beef tendons started. Different from ordinary malatang store frozen fat indiscriminate fish. Here is the whole block. Textured beef tendons. The way to cook is extremely simple. Chef puts up a body. The vat is filled with warm water. No spice packs. No heavy brine. Put the raw beef directly into the pot. As the water temperature rises, the blood in the beef slowly precipitates. Chef hands keep slipping through the net, skilled in putting the top foam on the surface. Exclude clean until the water in the pot becomes crystal clear. Qualify. this water cooking method, the original aroma of beef is preserved to the greatest extent. It also lays a fresh foundation for the subsequent soup base. Although the protagonist is as meat, malatang, the handling of side dishes is also not ambiguous. Vegetables here are not cheap on the street, but whole boxes of high-quality ingredients. The first is Chinese cabbage. Open the box. Each one is just full. Green leaves. Hardly any damage can be seen with the naked eye. Workers first cut the cabbage in half. Skillfully curved hard roots, then change the knife and cut it into small squares that fit the entrance. Sliced cabbage is piled in small boxes, then pour into the stainless steel sink. Workers gently flip their hands, wash away the tiny sediments that may remain between the leaves. Make sure every bite is crisp and refreshing. Followed by Shanghai King, also taken out of the box. Workers cut off the roots with knives, lay up the leaves piece by piece. Uniform. The treated Shanghai green is also poured into the baptism in the sink. Under initialized flow, the green leaves are very energetic. At the same time, the other side of the kitchen, remove the cooked beef tendons to cool. Originally bright red meat turned into an attractive dark brown, firm and elastic. The chef fixed it to the slicer. With the rapid rotation of the blade, the evenly thick beef slices fall quickly. Each piece of meat is mixed with transparent beef tendons. The structure of this meat and tendon, the part with the best taste. It tastes chewy without stuffing your teeth. If beef sets the price ceiling, that sauce determines the direction of the taste. In order to develop this secret spicy sauce for Korean taste, retreat at home for a few months. Dozens of spices mixed in the bucket. The red color looks scary. In fact, spiciness has been domesticated to be quite mild. It retains the aroma of Chinese spicy, incorporated with the mellowness of Korean sauces. Near mealtime, when a diner places, the chef took out a heavy black casserole. Lay a thick layer of cabbage at the bottom. The middle is covered with emerald green Shanghai Flammulina velutypes and sliced pleurotus. The last cut beef tendon slices, placed piece by piece by the chef on the vegetable mountain. At this time, scoop in a spoonful along the edge original of the pot. Soup of cooked beef. This soup is clear and full of meat-scented essence. Finally, cover the top with a tablespoon of secret spicy sauce. Casserole on fire. Hot fire heating. As the temperature rises, the original soup at the bottom starts to boil. The hot sauce on top slowly melts. Infiltrate the gaps between meat slices. Originally clear soup base gradually turned into an attractive orange. The aroma diffuses along the steam. The way the diners eat at the table is also divided into two. One faction is to advocate the original serve soup, a bowl of red food. Soup slices taste directly. The original sweetness of beef in the thrill of spicy soup. The other is sesame sauce pie. They add the prepared sesame sauce to a small bowl. Scoop in a spoonful of hot spicy soup, then eat the beef slices with sesame sauce. This way of eating has the hotness of hot pot. The strong aroma of sesame cabbage sauce and vegetables are full of soup. One bite and the satisfaction is overwhelming. Although the price of 36,000 won is really not cheap. Look at this pot full of almost all meat configuration. And that time consuming fresh vegetables. You have to admit, it's really what you get for what you pay for. For accustomed to vegetarian and for modern food, people of Jade cuisine can take a sip of this without any technology. Very alive soup. Maybe it's this sky-high malatang, the greatest value. Soaring prices in Seoul, South 3,001 in hand. Today we walked into the back kitchen of this store. Check out this cheap lunch. What's the trick? Boss, every day. The first thing in the morning is to boil the stock. Although it is sold at the price of cabbage, the soup base is not ambiguous at all. Fill the stainless steel bucket with water. Then cut the green onions into sections at the bottom. Peel the onion and cut it into chunks. In order to freshen up, you also need to add broken handful of garlic. Finally, full of dried shiitake mushrooms and dried anchovies. Sink the stainless steel filter barrel to the bottom of the barrel. Add thick pieces of kombu and prevent it from softening out of water in subsequent storage. Drain and pour into a large basin. Just add salt, mix black sesame seeds and sesame oil. This method retains the most authentic sweetness of bean sprouts. It tastes creaky, refreshing and greasy. The most important thing this stuff is available in unlimited quantities. Many regular customers just mix bean sprouts. Kill a bowl of rice. Koreans can't lose kimchi, like the West can't lose burn oil in a pan. Add the shredded onion and saute until onions release sweetness. Then pour the whole bag of sour kimchi into the pot. These ingredients neatly coated in stainless steel box, waiting for final assembly. Enough to suit every tired soul running around the city. Only 3 months a year, earn enough in one season. This small shop hidden on the streets of Korea half a year ago. It's just a weirdo in the restaurant world. Whenever the cold wind blows in December, when Nihon became fatter, here ushered in his highlight moment. Look at this mountain of fresh nihon in the back kitchen. And when there is a long queue outside the door, you know, how high is the gold content of this bowl limited in winter? Every morning, 30 kilograms just salvaged from the sea was delivered on time. These little guys are not big, but the advantage is that the meat is firm and plump. To ensure the taste, the first step must be rigorous cleaning. The boss put a brain poured into the stainless steel pool. Inject water. All rely on one hand to scrub repeatedly and vigorously. This step, the silt and impurities on the shell must be washed away until the water becomes crystal clear. Then 3 large iron pans lined up on the stove. The washed mud is heroically filled with the bottom of the pot. In boiling water, drizzle a circle of shoku to remove the fish. As the fire pushes, white foam in the pot. Nihon opened his mouth slightly in the heat wave. This is when the heat is the most important. The meat will shrink when cooked. You can't open it if it's cooked green. Boss with years of experience. Turn off the fire the moment Nihon speaks. History cooked Nihon, facing the most tedious process of cladding. No machine can do this for you. All by hand. The employees in the store sat around. They are armed with special metal knives, lightly tilled against the joints of Downing Han's tail. Snap. Shell meat separation. Action. 30 kilograms of mud, less than an hour, was disassembled into a base full reddish-brown quilt. But it's not over yet. Good meat has one last wash. Complete removal of fine sediment that may remain. Make sure every bite is pure sweet. In between waiting for Nihon's backup, the kitchen is not idle. Well known, kimchi is an essential part of every small shop in Korea, and each home tastes different. The spicy cabbage in this store is the main daily dish. A crisp. Pour a whole bag of fragrant white sesame seeds into a followed by a tablespoon of minced garlic. Add a few spoonfuls of secret white sauce. Finally, a spoonful of coarse chili powder. The chef first mixes these dry ingredients thoroughly, then pour in a whole basket of chopped cabbage slices. As the hands fly up and down, cabbage slices are evenly wrapped in red sauce. Become red and attractive in an instant. This freshly mixed spicy cabbage retains the crispy sweetness and juice of chopped spicy cabbage with a hint of sweetness. A significant other with light noodles. After mixing, put it in a box and marinate for a while. The taste will be more integrated. The preparation of side dishes is also in full swing. Sukkata leaden cucumber, lettuce and cabbage. These vegetables are finely shredded, red and green, crispy and refreshing. In the soul of this bowl of noodles, in that pot of special chive sauce, emerald leek segment mixed with red Korean hot sauce, garlic paste, and sesame spicy oil with sweetness. Got the side dishes. Finally, it's the staples' turn. The boss grabbed a handful of noodles of moderate thickness. Throw in boiling water. Let it tumble in boiling water. It was quickly fished out and thrown into ice water after a few minutes. This hot and cold physical stimulus washed the starch off the surface. Make the noodles instantly tighten and become slippery. Chewy. Drain the noodles into a large bowl. The shredded vegetables cut along the edge of the bowl are neatly arranged. In the end, the boss grabbed a bunch of wrapped mud meat. The heroic pile in the noodles. Sprinkle a handful of white sesame seeds. Drizzle with a rich sesame oil. This bowl sells for 12,000 won, about RMB 65. Wait for the mud to cut the noodles, and you'll be done. When brought to the table, diners can't wait to bite into a spoonful. Special chive hot sauce. Stir well with noodle vegetables and muddy meat. Red sauce, wrapped in white noodles and brown shellfish. One bite. The muddy popping juice is sweet. The crispness of vegetables. The strength of the noodles is smoothly intertwined in the mouth. This gift from the winter ocean. Enough to cure all cold. Except for noodles. You can also choose multigrain bibimbap. Same ingredients, but another solid satisfaction.